Emma always thought wealth was reserved for those born into privilege or possessing an uncanny knack for numbers. A school teacher in her mid-30s, she worked tirelessly to provide for her family, but felt trapped in a cycle where her hard-earned salary seemed to vanish before the month's end. Frustrated, she decided to explore ways to break free from the paycheck-to-paycheck grind. That was when she stumbled across a book on investing principles in a dusty corner of her local library. Inside, a single concept changed her life: wealth is built by making money work for you, not by working for money. The idea struck Emma like a thunderbolt. Could she truly grow her wealth without exchanging every waking moment for dollars? Skeptical but curious, Emma began investigating the concept of assets versus liabilities. For years, she'd thought her car and even her home were assets. But now, she saw them differently. An asset, she realized, was something that put money into her pocket, while a liability took money out. Her car, with its endless repair bills, wasn't growing her wealth, it was draining it. Emma's first step was simple yet profound. She stopped chasing things that looked impressive but didn't build value. Instead, she focused on assets. She learned about rental properties, dividend-paying stocks, and small businesses that could generate passive income. Though she didn't have much savings, she began setting aside a portion of every paycheck, determined to invest in something that could grow over time. Her first venture was modest: a small, underappreciated duplex in a quiet neighborhood. She didn't have enough for the full purchase, but after research, she discovered she could use leverage through a mortgage. This concept fascinated her. Borrowing money, she thought, sounded risky at first, but she learned that smart leverage could multiply her wealth if done wisely. By renting out one unit and living in the other, she covered the mortgage while gaining a foothold in real estate. Emma's experience taught her that investing wasn't just about money, it was about mindset. She started viewing every dollar as a potential employee. Would it sit idle in a savings account, or could it work to bring in more money? The more she explored, the more she embraced the power of financial education. She found mentors, read more books, and even joined local investment clubs to sharpen her skills. As her confidence grew, so did her portfolio. Emma expanded into dividend stocks, where companies paid her a portion of their profits regularly. These small, steady checks were a revelation. She didn't have to micromanage her investments. The system worked for her, freeing her to focus on what mattered most. Over time, Emma encountered challenges. A downturn in the housing market made her nervous, and she saw others panic and sell at a loss. But Emma remembered an essential principle: successful investing is not about timing the market, it's about time in the market. Rather than pulling out, she diversified her investments, spreading her risk across different asset classes. Emma also learned the value of building multiple income streams. She started a small online business selling educational resources to other teachers, turning her professional expertise into an additional asset. It wasn't glamorous at first, but it provided her with a sense of control over her financial future. What truly set Emma apart, though, was her unwavering focus on financial independence. She didn't measure her success by how much she earned annually, but by how much passive income she generated. Every rental check, dividend payment, and small business sale added to her growing pool of wealth. Eventually, her passive income exceeded her living expenses, and for the first time in her life, Emma felt truly free. She wasn't tied to her job out of necessity. She could work because she wanted to, not because she had to. Emma's journey from struggling teacher to financially independent investor wasn't easy, but it was straightforward. She followed principles that anyone could adopt: distinguish assets from liabilities, leverage wisely, diversify income streams, and always keep learning. The blueprint for wealth wasn't a secret after all. It was about understanding money's potential and making it work relentlessly in your favor. Now, Emma enjoys a life where her time is her own. She spends her days teaching part-time, traveling with her family, and sharing her story with others who feel trapped as she once did. The power to build wealth, Emma discovered, didn't come from luck or privilege but from knowledge, discipline, and the courage to take the first step.